You're now tuned into STWF TV, the Parlay Perspective. The Parlay Perspective.
Five, four, three, two, one.
What's up, everybody? Happy Monday to you. Hope you had a great weekend. It's your boy, Coach Lee. We're back at it like we're mad at it. We got my man up in here. What's the damn deal, Dale? How you doing today, brother?
All good, Coach. All good, man. You see the jersey here. I have this jersey that I just got into the mail here, just for a special someone that will show up a little bit later. You know, we'll save it for that.
Okay. I like the teaser right there. So what you do over the weekend, man? What type of debauchery did you get into?
Actually, I volunteered to work on Saturday. I didn't do much, but I volunteered to work.
Right.
So watched a few little different things while I was working. And on Sunday, it was all about wrestling. Clash in Italy happened, and it was a sight to see. Roman Reigns still tribal chief and your champ. One's up, baby.
Okay. I got you. So it's our typical day of weekend.
That's right.
Your boy did his thing.
All right.
I had to work Sunday.
Uh-huh.
One of my rare Sundays. I give him one Sunday a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
But I went to a Latin food festival.
Oh, okay. Latin food.
It was some good food out there, man.
Yeah.
Good food. They had one truck. I'm a big fan of the agua frescas.
Mm-hmm.
They had one truck. That's all they had.
All right.
So when I think I'm a fat boy, I don't got it's some big activities, as they say.
Yes, sir. Love it.
So you know what? Can we wait on these other yahoos to get in here? We're gonna pivot.
Okay.
We're gonna pivot because they're gonna get in here and they gonna wanna, after we've already talked about basketball, they're gonna want to talk about basketball some more.
About it again.
So with that being said, let me see if I can find it here. They did your boy. I don't know why he did this. Texas Tech current quarterback,
yes,
Brendan Sorsby.
Yes.
So he is still we had reported last week that they said he was ineligible, but he still is fighting for his eligibility.
Yes, sir.
But what he did today, I don't know how that helps him.
Okay.
Why he's still trying to fight for the eligibility, he's in court, but he admitted of nearly $900K in wagers.
Yes.
Including bets on his own team.
Yes.
Why, Dale?
Basically, his defense got in there, and what they're saying is, hey, NCAA rules discuss the health of an athlete and its well-being. And because he went to get himself checked into a facility, stayed there for 30 plus days, did all this stuff, he is saying, hey, this is the well-being of this athlete. He tried to get this problem taken care of. And if he's not deemed eligible, this will give him irreparable harm. And the NCAA rules also state not doing irreparable harm to the athlete. Also, NCAA rule, NCAA rules state you cannot bet on games, especially your own games. He did that.
Yep.
Therefore, a letter of the law says he's ineligible, which is why the NCAA ruled him ineligible. Now, it will take his local court in Lubbock, Texas, because that's where he filed this thing at. Lubbock, Texas, of course. Now, if the judge in Lubbock, Texas deemed, he made a mistake, give him a do-over or whatever, then you set precedent that if you disobey direct NCAA rules, you go to court and you get off. That's what's going on right now. So if you want the NCAA to enforce the rules, you are rooting against Brandon Sorsby.
Yes. Which comes to my big question I have for you, Dale, is why would his team advise him to do this? I see two things happening. One, that you just stated, by NCAA law, he's automatically ineligible. Which, like you say, they're going to want to defend and stand behind the ruling. Also, he's probably not going to be ineligible. I mean, he's probably not going to be eligible, which means he's running up against the time to have to go into the supplemental draft. Coming into an NFL franchise,
right
now you got this stain on your reputation.
Yeah. So
why?
That part, he asked for expedited ruling by June the 15th. That gives them enough time to put his name into the supplemental draft, which we haven't had a player selected in the supplemental draft since 2019. But he can then be eligible for the supplemental draft, get his name in there, and we'll see if he does get drafted. You know, which I honestly doubt somebody's going to use a draft pick on him. But we'll see. But it will take precedence and a definite overreach by a Lubbock Texas court, if he's indeed eligible this season.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing this evening?
Doing good. What's the word with it? Y'all rocking out.
How we doing?
Doing all right, man.
Was that
on,
you guys
Will?
talking about Sorsby?
Yeah.
Yes.
See the shirt Dale's wearing, I see them using a supplemental pick on him.
So did Jake already uncover your theory, Dale? Or are you still mute on it?
No. He sees it. He knows what the deal is.
Okay.
He knows what the deal is.
I don't even know what's happening.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. Just give me a hug.
Yeah, you know, and it's crazy. I mean, when stuff like this happens, the other side definitely feels guilty. Being Sorsby's side. Bad situation for a guy that was trying to transfer to a school, bring his draft stock up, and now not only did they replace you, but you in high water. And you're going through all these different court systems to get it right on your behalf. But honestly, man, it sucks, man, that they could backtrack stuff like that, man, and then, you know, and it hits you right in the face.
Well, props to Brendan Sorsby on this. He hired the lawyer that's like undefeated against the NCAA.
Nah, man, but that's what you do. That's a good choice, especially when and people say, and a lot of times when you in hot water, for sure you gonna go at that maximum lawyer. You know what I'm saying? That guy that can get you, you know, through the water. Even though in your mind, damn man, this is a bad situation for me.
Yeah,
that man's cooked.
Man, it's definitely fried.
Did they reverse a ruling where he can't play in the meantime?
Well, that's what he's filing for, an injunction to be able to be eligible for the season. And if not, then he's going to go into the supplemental draft.
Because usually while they're weighing in or while the court case is going, you can technically still play because it takes forever.
Yeah. They're going to rule by June 15th at the latest.
Fair enough.
And that's the day of the supplemental draft, right?
Yeah.
Right.
The supplemental draft is on the 22nd, if I'm not mistaken.
But the day to declare is the 15th.
Maybe, yeah, I believe so.
Okay. All right. We're gonna watch that. It's been, I think this is the third week in a row that we reported on this particular story.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's hella interesting.
Me personally. So, real quick, what do y'all think the outcome will be?
I think the Lubbock, Texas judge is going to foul in favor of Texas Tech, and he's going to play.
Yeah, I think he'll play this year in college. Because he damn sure ain't playing this year in the NFL or getting drafted.
I don't think he plays for them. I don't think he plays. I mean, if he doesn't play for them, he's not going to probably play at all. I mean, maybe, but yeah, he's not playing with Texas Tech.
Okay.
Like, share, subscribe, STWF TV. The Parlay, we hit.
All right, so we got some elimination drama today. In the it's Elimination Monday. We got a packed slate of 6 winner-take-all games across the NCAA. They're in the regionals right now, I believe. So, right now, today's full scoreboard isn't available yet, but the matchups that a key matchup is Georgia Tech versus Oklahoma and Auburn versus Milwaukee. Anybody been watching any baseball?
And that's the men's? That's the men's side?
Yes.
Yes, I got to watch some good men's college baseball on Saturday that concluded with a crazy nightcap between 2 Florida teams, Florida and Miami. And that was wild. Miami was up about 8-6. I think it was like the 5th or 6th inning. And Florida scored 10 runs in the inning. And then they added on some more towards the end of the game. It was a crazy game. I don't think I've ever seen a game like that in college baseball, for sure. And I think Florida's down right now to Troy. Are they serious? So, yeah, I've been watching a little bit, man, on the men's and the women's side. But the men's, for sure, you seen UCLA knocked out, the top team.
Yep.
And in the decent, shout out to my BC Eagles for getting there at least. You're not like the rest of you that scrub college schools within the campus. But only could win 1 game out of the possible 2 or 3 that you need to advance, and they couldn't do that. So it was a hell of a weekend, I guess. So BC's gone, chilling with LSU. And, yeah, but the women's side has been much more crazy. Much more crazy on that side. Those ladies are going at it. That UCLA Texas Tech game last night was crazy. UCLA hit the 2-run home run to take the lead on time of the game. But that pitcher from Texas Tech, man, if there was a women's draft, and I think there's a women's baseball league now, for sure she'll probably go number 1. Crowley, I think her name is.
Yeah, I actually do think there is a professional softball league now.
Yes. Monet plays in it, the pitcher that played in the Little League. I heard about that. They got open like last year at some point.
Yeah.
We about to say something, Will?
Yeah, where's Elad? We open the show up with Sorsby in college baseball. This is people are asleep.
Yeah.
So,
well,
some people were late to the show, so we couldn't talk about basketball.
It's all good, man. We talk these topics. We are a brand, man. You know what I'm saying? No sports put me to sleep unless I'm watching it.
That's the most confusing comment I heard today.
Not even, because like I think I told people a few
too
years
relaxed.
ago. I think it was more on Jake's side. I'll bring you in for a second, Jake. When you don't like to talk about certain sports and certain things, but even if you got to speak on it for a bit, that doesn't mean I have to watch it. If I watch it in regards to the sport, I don't have to watch it. It's whack. But in terms of talking in regards to the sport, I'll give it some time. I'll talk about it.
Did he just say I don't have to watch the sport I talk about?
No. I said I don't have to watch the particular sport, but I'll yap about it. I'll talk about it. I don't got to watch like a 4-hour game, 3-hour game. I don't do that. I can have a 5-minute talk about the sport. Why not?
I would say this part. I have very few times I've seen that we've talked about something sports related that Toot can say, yeah, I saw it. Like, when do you sleep?
Twitter is your best friend. You see all the highlights on it.
Yeah, you get highlights, clips, and catch up that way.
Sleep that too. But I mean, like I said, man, I'm on, man. I'm ESPN all on my phone. You know, everything's on my phone. I'll get up and see if there's a game on. It's this sometime around the summer, and this is on all night.
So, yeah. Do you get to like watch? Can you watch like podcasts or listen to podcasts on your phone at work?
Yeah, I do a little of that from time to time. I do a little of that, you know, in between that and watching like a series or something if I can, just to get through.
I watch 2 to 3 podcasts for like 4 to 6 hours a day, just breaking everything in the sports world down.
Okay.
AKA Pat McAfee.
He's one of the big ones. I listened to him today because they were early on a lot of stuff. Actually, a couple stories came out while Schefter was on, and he got a little upset because someone else got to post him before he did. Because he
for real?
Yeah. They got him.
I think part of that though, he got a little bit of a damaged reputation right now, doesn't he?
From which case? What situation?
It was something.
He messed something up a little bit, but
he did. He basically that or the trailer, the Rossini news that she had about AJ Brown. I think he kind of like, I don't know if he swooped it. I don't even know how that's called in the media. I don't know if it's called stealing. I mean, because once you put the news out, I guess somebody else can report on it. And that's things like I seen a little bit of that on the internet and through news. But I don't know in terms of hot water. But this is what I would say. Shout out to Adam Schefter. Shout out to that man. He's the man for sure.
It's the 5 phones.
But the iPhones and the social media and the technology, there's somebody like us, for instance, that's on podcasts. That's the man. There's somebody in the world that's the man, and it ain't Adam Schefter. And people a couple years ago I said about Woj, and everybody's like Woj, this and that, boo boo. But Woj, unfortunately, left, went to college route, one of the developed players. And Shams came, but Shams was already known in a sense. But Shams is the main guy now. So that's how media goes, I feel. You know what I'm saying? You always got your new guy coming in. Adam's always gonna be heavy quoted because he's an ESPN guy. So
Shams go hams. All right, so talk about basketball. Let's go ahead and talk about this. We'll start with some sad news. I didn't know this until Dale and I got backstage earlier. But we had a NBA legend that passed away today. Coach Rick Adelman.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's rough.
Whoa.
Hall of Fame coach who led the Trail Blazers to 2 final appearances. He won just over 1,000 games, 10th most in league history. He's passed away at the age of 79.
Damn, man. Rick Adelman, man. Shit, man.
He coached 29 seasons, including 23 as head coach with the Trail Blazers, the Warriors, the Kings, the Rockets, and the T-Wolves. And he played from 68 to 75, played for 7 seasons.
Yeah, he's a great coach.
Say this, man. God rest his soul. If I could be a one to make somebody come back to life, I would give him in a heartbeat, and I would have him be the coach of the Kings. Because I don't know what the hell the Sacramento Kings are doing right now. They haven't been great since he was the coach.
It's kind of been an issue since he left. Yeah, you're right.
Yep, you're right. Yep.
Sure. Yeah, I didn't even know that, man. I didn't even hear that at all. That's the first time I'm hearing that. Wow.
Also, my Dallas Mavs made an announcement today. They've been in a long-going dispute with the Dallas Stars about the lease with the that they have. I believe the lease is up in 2031, if I'm not mistaken. And I think the Stars were trying to move first to Plano, but their lawsuit, if I'm not mistaken, stemmed from the Mavs were trying to do some upgrades to the arena, so they didn't have to stay. Didn't have to move. And the Stars are like, nah, we're not feeling that. But they announced it today, amongst speculations. They entered into option agreements. They're going to purchase 104 acres in the Valley View Mall area of North Dallas. which, as a Dallas resident, that's one of the worst freeways in the city. LBJ 635, LBJ, we call it Hell BJ. No matter what time of the day you go through there, you can come into some crazy traffic. And they're going to now put this new arena there. It's going to be an arena and entertainment district. The good thing is they're staying in Dallas. They're going to stay within the city limits. Construction is supposed to take about 30 months with a completion date they're aiming for 2031. It's going to be a mix of restaurants, entertainment, green spaces, and state-of-the-art arena.
Okay, so this is interesting. What do you do if you're Dallas? What do you do if you're the Mavericks? Do you continue to grow as a team, or do you give those big contracts up and you kind of stay medium? You know, what do you do in that situation? And it's a move, so it's like, no, it doesn't really affect what the team's going to do daily. But from looking in the inside and out, it kind of does. But it's dope. It's dope to see that they're going to get a new arena. I like the jointed thing with the Dallas Stars, but, I mean, at some point, Dallas is like, we can do without you guys in this arena. We got this. And we know who Dallas got on their side. So, yeah, that's crazy. That's dope. And it's not, as long as we're not hearing about a casino scheme or anything like that. It's
or them relocating to Vegas.
Right, exactly. So this is kind of put that to rest for now in regards to, all that talk.
Yeah, and it's weird because that dispute that they had with the Stars, they actually won it in courts, but they still chose to move to build a new stadium. So I get it. It's bittersweet. I'm excited as a Mavs fan to see a new arena. I think that arena was opened in 2000, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm a little down, and I'm excited about the newness, but the current arena right now, it's like I can get to it in like 25 minutes. I can cut through the hood to get to it. I don't even have to get on the freeway to get to it. Now, where it's moving now, you either got to hit the freeway or go the tollway route, which is going to suck.
Oh, yeah, they're trying. They're going to get their money's worth from that. They're going to get their money's worth from this renovation for sure. And they're going to get it all back for all the nice fans that want to come to a Dallas Mavericks game.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how transit works around there for you guys out there. I know a lot of people, when they go to watch basketball games or sporting events, and out here in Massachusetts, a lot of them take the train and commute.
I think the train goes to that one as well.
Okay, that's dope.
But the current site, the train pulls right up to it. This one is going to be a little bit of a walking distance.
It's just what that area needs, another stadium.
Hey, man, we're Metropolis, baby.
Mm-hmm. Everybody got a stadium.
You get a stadium. You get a stadium.
Okay, let's get to right now, with the draft that's coming up, Michael Brown Jr. has rising draft stock. Execs are reporting that I see him as the second best guard in this draft behind Darren Peterson. Do y'all agree with that assessment?
No. He's nice, but not only is he not second behind Peterson, Peterson might not be ahead of Akuf himself.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I've heard scouts talking about purely as a player, Akuf is the best player in this draft. So,
best player. Okay.
Best player. Like, most NBA ready best player in the draft is what they're saying. So, that's what I've heard. Not everybody saying that. I understand that. But yeah, I don't look. He's nasty though. Brown, like, he's a problem, and I'm glad his stock is rising. Did they give a reason why his stock is rising? Did he play at some kind of tournament and kill everybody else that's on this list?
From what I can say, the reason why it's rising, obviously, he got the executive endorsement. And say the front office official project a top 10 team, Clutch Sports, that Brown is currently seen as the second best guard, as according to writings. Also, strong production when healthy. Despite his back issues, he averaged 18.2, 4.7 assists, 3.3 rebounds, and shot 41% in 21 games for Louisville. Also, elite offensive flashes, high scoring outbursts, had a 45-point game, and advanced pick and roll field have impressed scouts across multiple outlets. And then the general top 10 interest, the teams drafted in the top 10, the Clippers, the Nets, the Bulls, the Hawks, and the Mavs have shown significant interest following some strong private workouts.
A lot of them are highly interested because they're not going to get a shot at Acuff.
Yep.
But yeah, no, he's nice, bro. I like it. I wouldn't have him at 2 on my board, but that's fine. Our boards ain't all going to be the same.
Which is crazy because executives reportedly see Peterson as the clear number 1 guard. But I agree with you, Will. I think Acuff is the best guard in this draft.
Yeah, why you playing at me for?
Huh?
Why you playing? He's
I'm
playing
answering
at
the
me.
question on the screen.
Yeah, but what does this have to do with me?
Yeah, I think too, in the terms of like his playing style compared to Acuff's, and you see these teams in the middle here, because projectedly, all bigs besides Peterson will be taken in the top 4 probably. Wilson, Boozer, and then DeBenza. So you look here and you got, of course, Keaton Wagner from Illinois. They're gonna try to match somebody with Garland over there. I don't think Acuff is a guy that you probably match with him. And I'm not talking because of his skill. You don't match.
No, 100%. They're the same type of player. One's a little faster, but they're the same guy. So
then you have this right here, Sacramento. You have Sacramento who honestly could use Acuff, but Acuff and his agents or whoever the case is, he want to go to Sacramento.
Nope.
Or hold on, you want to go to Sacramento, or let them get Michael Brown, who's right after you in terms of the mock pool.
Yeah.
And you can go to Brooklyn.
Yeah. And the word is that like Brooklyn's probably the best fit. Although they also have other guards there that are young that they like. Trayor and then the big overseas guy, I forget his name, Dimitri, something like that. But they got guys too, but the rest of that team is garbage pretty much. I like Claxton, that's about it.
I'm real. Houston has a pick in his draft, and I think it's in the top 8. Houston needs a guard.
Yeah,
I mean Van Fleet coming back. I was shocked.
They like Reed though. They like Reed. I don't know if they're gonna be willing to give up assets to replace Reed, but I think Acuff's better than Reed. Obviously, I don't know if he's a better fit because that team is gonna put the ball in Amen Thompson's hands a lot. And you got to have shooters around him. Acuff can shoot, but Reed's a better shooter for sure. But yeah, they can take a chance too. Yeah. Oh, also, Coach, I guess if that article meant point guard, that makes a little more sense. He is the second point guard.
Okay.
In this draft, because I think people don't realize Peterson can play point guard, and I think everyone looks at him and they see Cade Cunningham. But it's a good chance that he just ends up playing shooting guard, Peterson.
So you see him more as a 2.
Yeah, I see him more as a 2 that can play make.
Okay,
like he'll be able to make plays with the ball, but he's really more of a 2 guard. You got to put the ball in his hand to score.
Right.
Whereas Acuff, yeah, he's gonna be scoring too, but he also can really pass and set up an offense and run an offense. So him and Michael are the 2 point guards. If you look at it as point guard, yeah, Michael's number 2. That's fair.
Okay.
And outside of Massachusetts, though, there is a guard, Abuka Okere, outstanding freshman year at Stanford. When y'all have time, get the tape up. He had a decision to go back to school. There was a deadline, and he decided to stay in the draft. Reports are saying that there are about 4 or 5 teams who have worked him out consecutively. So if you hear his name come up at any point in the draft, and he's projected probably a second rounder, but he can probably slide into the first, early second. But he's a guy that he's a great offensive threat. Plays both sides of the court. Get a little bigger, but he's definitely a good player. So look out for Buka. Okay, and Devonta's making the rounds, man. I don't know if y'all been hearing it. All the smoke, all that. Gilbert, he's around. making his poise for number one. He's told everybody, telling the world, I'm the man to choose. You choose Peterson. Yeah, but it's crazy talking like that. Huh?
Ain't the Jazz got the first pick?
Nope, Wizards got the first pick.
Oh, yep. Wizards. Yeah, Wizards gonna probably take Peterson. The league is gonna make sure DeBenza ends up in Utah, I feel like. Okay. Playing in BYU, it just makes sense. He's already home there. You can kind of like keep him comfortable. They get a great player. Yeah, I think they're gonna pair them. Like they're gonna put him on that team. Wait, who's it? Who's over there? Not AC. Who they draft last year? I should get his name.
The kid that didn't want to go there.
He didn't want to be there. Out of Rutgers, I believe.
Ace Bailey.
Ace Bailey, yeah.
There you go.
AC. Like Quincy Ace.
Coming from the guy that had no idea about basketball there for a minute. I'm like, hey, I remember that guy's name.
Ace Bailey, yeah. So pairing him with Ace Bailey, while they're gonna be doing a lot of similar things, that's two wings that are just gonna be dominant. So I think that's a good move. I think the league will make that happen.
All right.
If Washington takes him, it's gonna be crazy.
Let's get to the obvious thing for basketball world.
Yeah.
We have the Knicks and the Spurs NBA Finals rematch from the 90s.
Can't wait.
Got two teams peaking at a perfect moment. Got the Knicks coming in on an 11-game playoff win streak. And then you got the Spurs, powered by the defensive MVP, Victor Wembanyama, who is in balling this postseason. He came into his own. Game one is Wednesday night at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time in San Antonio. Gentlemen.
It's going to be on ESPN or ABC?
ABC.
Okay.
No
more Peacock.
Take the Knicks in game one. It's safe money. In I forget how many years they said, but like I think it's like the last 25 or something like that, maybe more. In the finals, when one team sweeps and is waiting in the finals, and the other team goes 7 games to meet them in the finals, the team that went 7 games is 3-14.
Really?
Yeah, in game one, 3-14.
Okay.
So, but man, I love that the Spurs are ahead of schedule. This is crazy. That man is young.
Castle is that dude too.
From the moment I saw how good Castle was going to be his rookie season, I'm like, this team is going to be problematic. And then they went out and got Dylan Harper, who is he plays like a seasoned veteran. I've never seen him like in this playoffs. I've never seen him make a play where I'm like, oh yeah, rookie, rookie mistake, right. or like look like he doesn't belong there. He is the most comfortable. You can't speed him up at all. He plays at his pace, whatever pace he wants to play at. That's what he's gonna play at. The kid Harper is nasty. Castle is a stud, and Wemby's really everything is advertised. So this team is gonna be a problem for the league for years to come. I am very happy that that Tatum and my Celtics got a ring ahead of this because it's gonna get slow for the league.
Okay. So, Wemby's impact. So, he's coming to the finals as what they consider the biggest difference maker in basketball. He's averaging 28, 11, and 3 blocks. In 28, 11, 28.2, 11 and a half, and 3 blocks in the Western Conference Finals. He's the first player ever to have 15 plus threes and 15 plus blocks in the playoff series.
And that was with a bad game in that series. He had a really bad game in that series, and he still put up those numbers.
Now, they say that, obviously they got OG over there and Mitchell Robinson with a broken finger.
Doing something stupid,
probably. Their strength is offensive rebounding, and they historically have given him a little bit of trouble. Because while he is dominant, he can be pushed around at times. So that's Wemby's impact. How do y'all think he fares in this series overall?
Yeah, this right here is the series for them. Shout out to OKC. They play good defense, but they don't really play physical defense. New York, figuring that you're going to play half of the series there, they're going to have to be physical. But they can't be too physical that their offense doesn't create for them. And that's where New York can get in trouble. San Antonio, I feel like, has the better bench of players that can play behind the five. The Knicks still have guys that I feel like have to develop, and it sucks because this is the finals, and those guys are going to have to step up right here. And I think the offense of the Knicks are going to have to continue too. They've been a little hot in the playoffs. This is a good setting right here, from just the matchup to the market money to there you got to play the game. And it's my mom's birthday on Wednesday. And for the last 20 years, the NBA Finals has either started on June 3rd, June 4th, or June 5th. So I'm happy with the NBA and the NBA Finals, even if my team's not there, because I get to watch basketball at a great time in my life. So there you go.
This game gonna come down. I mean, this series is gonna come down to a few things. One, obviously, the physicality, like Tuke talked about. The Knicks play way more physical than pretty much every team Wemby's had to deal with so far in the playoffs. They're a physical team, and while we've seen him play through that, we've seen him struggle at times with that physicality. Now, here's the other important part. The one guy on OKC who did play him physically was Hartenstein, okay? But with Hartenstein on the court, Wemby kind of gets a break defensively. Not a huge break, but a break defensively, because he does not have to stretch out to the corner three to defend that, which means he can stay closer to the paint. He can protect the rim a little more. Against the Knicks, that will not be an option for him. They are going to work him to the bone. Not only is he going to be put in the pick and roll constantly, more than he has before. Not only that, but when it comes time for him to play weak side defense, the man he's leaving in the corner is one of the best shooters as a big in the league in Cat. So it is going to be a much, much more difficult series than the other series he's been in so far. The other thing is we did see that part of the things that they struggle with sometimes down the stretch against OKC was the Spurs aren't as good in the half court setting. They want to run, they want to play with pace. I mean, they want to move. In the half court setting, they're kind of just give it to Wemby or hope that De'Aaron Fox can create something, or that Castle can be opportunistic at points. He gets put backs, he does all this stuff, he gets open threes, stuff like that. But their half court setting isn't as crazy. I'm not saying the Knicks half court set is crazy, but Brunson is in the half court. He can get you some buckets. So in the big moments, look for Castle to be on Brunson. That is going to be a difficult matchup for Brunson. That is a 6'7", extremely big and strong guard that can really defend. I want to pick the Spurs for this series. I really do. I think, but it seems crazy to me that the Knicks wouldn't win this. They have all the vets. They have some star power at a couple positions. I don't know. I think I'm still going to pick the Spurs, though.
Okay.
Man, conflicted. But I'm gonna go Spurs in 6 at the Garden, man. As much as the Knicks, this would be a good felt for them. You beat them, you get him there, and he can't clear it.
I'm also not sure America could handle the Knicks winning a championship right now. Just
the Knicks being the one to take New York out of their downtrodden of 0 championships since 2010.
Yeah. Loving the energy, though, in the league right now. The league's always better when the Knicks are good. They're one of those teams. What about y'all? Dale, you're not going to weigh in because you know you don't watch basketball? I get it.
Oh, man, it was fire.
It's gonna rain.
Now, the Knicks, as stated, they're on an 11-game win streak. They haven't lost since April 23rd. They swept the Sixers, the Cavaliers, And they have a plus 225 point differential over 10 games. That's
Whooping
the
on
most
teams.
lopsided run in NBA history.
Because the East ain't built like the West.
It's
Bunch
true.
of scrubs over on the East.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but it's definitely weaker.
I think that Game 7 was pretty pivotal because the one thing that I saw that the Spurs weren't doing in the previous 6 games, where they finally discovered how to offensively rebound. If they can figure out how to get offensive boards against the Knicks and get putbacks, like Will said with Castle, I think it could be a long series for the Knicks strictly off of putbacks and also the kickouts, because the Spurs have a number of 3-point shooters. So I will do Spurs in 7.
Spurs in 7. Okay.
Spurs in the 7, man. So 2025, 2026. Trying to look at the East versus the West this year, and I mean, obviously, people say the Western Conference is tough as nails.
It is.
But this year, 2025, 2026, the East's win record versus the win record, kind of the 49.5 for the East and 50 flat for the West. So the parity kind of sits there where you still got teams in the West that are, the big market teams are better, you know what I'm saying, or have more success. But the East is creeping. East is creeping.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, head-to-head in single games. That's one thing.
So
Series
I'm
is
kind of,
different.
I'm a little stuck because they did. Now these two teams met in the NBA Cup final earlier this season, and Knicks won. But I'm looking at. I think the Spurs have the best player advantage. As mentioned, I think they got the deeper bench. But I think the half-court offense, I give the edge to the Knicks. Spurs got the home court advantage. But I think if the Spurs win, I think they win in 7. But
I don't know if you're gonna take Popovich to 7 games.
Pop ain't there no more, man.
if the Knicks win, I see the Knicks winning in 6.
I don't see this series. I mean, I want a team to win in 6. I'll be real. This series might not even end. This series might end in 5.
Mitchell Robinson health is a big thing.
Yeah.
I think Castle is going to be solely on Brunson.
Mhm.
Because now if he struggles, they don't have they have a good backup plan, somebody to shut Brunson down or slow him down. Cat has a tendency to be in foul trouble. I think the Spurs
What they'll do is
Cat.
they'll throw a if Castle don't work, they're gonna throw a combination of Dylan Harper and Bryant off the bench on them. But
somebody long.
Those guys aren't Castle. Yeah, it's all gonna be long guys because that's what you got to do with him
to keep him off his spots.
Yeah,
Fox may play on Jalen on some switches and every now and then, but he's lunch meat.
Yeah,
for Jalen. They both on the other end, he can't cover Fox either. So
Mikal Bridges is gonna have to hoop.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Hart is
I
gonna have to
forgot
hoop.
he was there. Jay's guy.
Yeah, Bridges and I just think the Knicks defense is going to be really tough for a young team to adjust to. Like, how do I get buckets when these guys are playing this physical and great defense? How do I get buckets? I've never been in a situation on this stage before.
Guys, you got to remember who the Knicks head coach is. He's a Popovich disciple.
Yeah. And remember that team was already defensive coded and defensive minded because it was
from
Tibbs before.
Yep.
They're just getting to sit on the bench now. Finally,
I think Mike Brown unlocked the perimeter shooting.
Yeah, Tibbs only cared about defense, so
he did.
Hey, Will, to go with that about if Castle can't do it, do you think Vassal's a guy that can cover Brunson?
Like I said, they're going to throw every long-armed athletic defender on their team at him if he's going. In fact, I wouldn't even I think you're right, Coach. I think primarily Castle's going to be the guy. I would not make that thing something that sticks, though, unless it's working. I would literally continue to send wave after wave. I would treat it like the Giants when they blitzed the Patriots nonstop with a plethora of defensive ends and tackles. Like, that's what you got. Just keep throwing long athletic guys, which they have I can name 5 right away. They got like 5 long athletic guys. Throw them all at Brunson. Make sure he has a nightmare of a series. That's your win con. That's the easy win con. If you take Brunson out, the other guys, they're great still, but they're not going to be able to beat you. I don't think.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, that's all them guys.
NBA Finals.
Can't wait. Wait, hey, Coach, who you picking? Wait, you said 6 for if it's the Knicks, 7 if it's the Spurs?
Yep.
That's not really a pick, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it's called fence riding.
Yeah, he's head.
You know what? I'll give you. I got to see.
Just go Texas. We love you. We know it. Just go Texas.
It's the Spurs, bro.
I know.
I love my Spurs fans. Love y'all. It's my peeps. But man, y'all are knowing this.
I thought that was Houston.
No, he just don't like Houston. It's not about annoying.
He's just on the boat in Texas.
Yeah, that's it. Miss Marie. He's like, shut up.
Oh man. All right, man.
Little niche.
Huh?
Little niche.
Oh, what is it? That time already?
Is that little niche? Is it getting nichey in here?
It's time for Let's get ready for James.
Love how you guys have made this a complete thing, and I absolutely love it. You guys are the best of friends.
He was a niche.
Dale, I got 2 videos for you today, an exciting and a wreck.
Okay, the first one is you tagged as the first one, right?
Yeah, hold on a second. I need to make sure I got my stuff in order here. I'm sorry. I sent a last one because I wanted to make sure Dale got a wreck.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Not within. Okay, no. I'm a reply to it. Start off with this one. So we were in Nashville this weekend for the Cracker Barrel 400. The qualifying was rained out, so they had a predetermined way of being able to say who starts the race where. And Denny Hamlin got the pole. So Denny Hamlin got to start number 1. But that did not last long because Coach will show you. Coach, tell me what you think's wrong as soon as you see the video. I'm interested to see if you can figure it out right away. This is the start of the race.
I see one dude. Where it's like, are they all the same team or something?
No.
Okay.
So Denny Hamlin right here, right? That white line he just crossed.
Right here?
That white line, yeah,
okay.
That white line. You got to wait till you get to that line to take off. That's why he got such a crazy lead. So he's going, white line.
Oh, right
he starts
there, okay.
so early. He's not allowed to start that early. So he got penalized for it and got sent straight to the back. So he started at the pole, started first, and went from first to 38th.
This dude, John Connor, I don't know, John.
No. Hold on. See, wait, I'm fine talking niche right now, but hold on.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you for putting that. Hold on a second. Now I'm interested. brief pause in the niche, please.
Nah, I don't know, man. Go with your niche, man, because I'm hitting blinks right now. So
okay, all right.
Okay.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That was that. So the start of the race for Denny Hamlin, obviously, the Dale leaves, and I had videos for him. What a dick. I got myself all befuzzled. Thanks for that comment, whoever you were.
Is the Reg Knicks?
No, not the wreck.
Okay.
That was at the tail end of the race. But so we are at Nashville, start of the race. There was 31 lead changes. That was a track record, 15 different lead drivers. This race was not tough to watch, but it was supposed to start at 6:45. A rain delay stopped. It started at about 8:45, so it was a 2-hour delay altogether. Coach, I was up until 1 a.m. watching this damn race.
1 a.m.
Yeah, so it's the race is 300 laps, and there were 11 cautions. There were 11 wrecks. Our guy Bubba Wallace got taken out by Chris Buescher, and he went right in and wrecked into Alex Bowman and took him out of the race. Not good. The end of the race, even though Dale's not here now, Tuke will at least get to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Coach, there it is. The end of the race was exciting. The last 3 laps was between 3 JGR drivers. Coach Gibbs had three dogs in the race, Coach. It was exciting. But Denny Hamlin started off 3 here, was able to turn around and get in it. You got 3 JGR drivers side by side right here. It's
wow.
Intense.
Close.
Hey, Rubbin's racing. Denny Hamlin hugs the bottom line. Christopher Bell stays up top. He's able to clear him in the final lap. Christopher Bell has one more chance to try to overtake Denny here. Chase Briscoe's officially out of the race at this point. He tries to overtake him here, but he just doesn't have enough grip in the tires. So there was a point where there was a green flag turnaround where they had to pick because they weren't going to have enough tires or enough gas. So they go in and they're racing. Christopher Bell actually comes out on top. Christopher Bell's catching race leader Zane Smith, but as he's inching closer, him and Chase Briscoe are literally burning rubber just to try to get up to him, and they're racing each other at the same time. Denny Hamlin knew that he didn't have the speed to catch up to him, so he laid back and wasn't tearing up his tires. There's a wreck. They all start over. It's Chase and Christopher Bell at the front with Denny behind him. Denny Hamlin did not chew up his tires. He was not racing Christopher Bell and Chase Briscoe. Their tires were chewed up, so Denny knew that he could go as fast as he had to and push his car to the limit to try to overtake Christopher Bell. That was the end of the race. You saw how close it was. Rubbin's racing. There was a lot of door-to-door contact. But Denny Hamlin came out on top. And in Denny Hamlin fashion, him and Kyle Busch were teammates for 15 years. This was the wreck at the end of the race. Ryan Blaney got into the back of Chase Elliott. And when Chase Elliott turned, he took Tyler Reddick into the wall with him. You have 2 other angles that you'll be able to see this from. One is Ryan Blaney. You can see where he bumps him. I don't know what, this is the end of the race. I don't know where he's trying to bump him to. They're not even teammates. Chase Elliott gets turned right into the wall. Elliott goes, or Reddick goes. And now this is Reddick's view coming up next. You could just see how hard the impact was here too, because he didn't even see him. Once he clears them, these drivers don't turn their heads. They can't see nothing. He got bumped down. He thinks he's fine, and then gets taken right into the wall. Denny Hamlin saw this. Denny Hamlin saw this in the post race. He was like, "Oh, that's a big wreck." Realized it was his driver and said, "Oh, that looks expensive."
Oh yeah, definitely expensive.
The last video, Coach, that you have there is Denny Hamlin paying tribute to Kyle Busch after the win. Kyle Busch, as I showed you guys last week, his big thing after winning a race was taking a bow at the end of the race. After the post race talk he had, he took the flag and did his own bow, which was pretty nice. Nice little tribute to Kyle Busch. I love that progressive car. It looks so good.
NASCAR's rigged.
NASCAR's rigged, he says.
Coach,
last thing to put up is the current point race right now. With this win, Denny Hamlin finished in points in stage 2, and he had the fastest lap, and he also got, I believe it was 30-ish, 35 points or something like that after winning the race. He's caught up to Tyler Reddick. He is only 97 points down, 2 more good races, maybe another win. Could possibly have him taking over the regular season at that point with Tyler Reddick having 5 wins. It's insane. But big movers this week. Bubba Wallace is down 2 spots after getting hit by Buescher. So he was sitting pretty at the beginning of the season, but now he's only plus 34 over the cut line for the chase. Other big movers was SVG, and that's surprising. SVG is a New Zealand road course driver. He's only good at road courses. He's won like the last 10 road courses that NASCAR's had. That's where he gets most of his wins in NASCAR. But for an oval being at Nashville, he kind of had a really surprising really surprising race to where he did very, very good, and he jumped up 2 spots from 14th to 12th because he finished in points on the stages, and I believe he had a 8th place finish this race too. So, Dale, were you able to see the wreck?
Nah, man, I was cleaning up dope.
Oh, fair enough. Well, I'm gonna allow you to see the wreck because I know how wrecks in NASCAR is like hockey fights for you. Coach, could you pull that wreck back up for me?
Yes, sir. Hold on a sec.
Nevertheless, with the end of this race, Denny Hamlin won, finished number 1. Christopher Bell finished 2, and Chase Briscoe finished 3rd. For Coach Gibbs JGR, going 1, 2, 3 for the finish. While he's pulling that up too, you got anything for me?
You answered my question, man. My man Bubba, man, slacking, dog. Need to turn the fuck up, man. You know.
Hey,
but
he
yeah, man.
He got super unlucky. In all honesty, it was not his fault at all.
You can't push it, man. I guess there was the delays, man, that kind of held him up. You know, for them to have to wait all that long.
And then, Coach, I don't like having to replay stuff, but that finish was so close. I saw you get excited for it. I kind of want Dale to see that too. I know how excited he gets for it. So this is the end of the race. They're just crossing the finish line on the last lap. Ryan Blaney pushed Chase Elliott into Tyler Reddick, and you'll see a better angle of it right in the next clip. Chase Elliott got turned sideways and clipped the right quarter panel of Tyler Reddick that shot him straight, basically nosed into the wall. It wasn't pretty. I think Tyler Reddick's point of view is next, and you see just how hard he ended up hitting the wall. It wasn't good. That smoke wasn't from a previous wreck. Kyle Larson blew a tire and spun out into pit road. But, Tyler Reddick wasn't worse for wear. Everyone checked in on each other. Everything was fine. And Coach pulled the end of the race for Dale because, rubbing race. And the final 2 laps of the race was exciting between the JGR drivers. Like I said, Hamlin's just a savvy veteran. He knows how to come out of he was 3rd in line at the restart, was able to get around Christopher Bell because Christopher Bell was trying to go low on him, and then he just got lower and was able to pull in front of him and clear him. He thought Chase Briscoe was going to be pushing him from behind, but Briscoe just couldn't get to him, and he ended up – so he checked up right here. Bell thought he was going to get a push, but he ended up going outside, so he couldn't. That's how they ended up 3 wide right here, bumping and rubbing. He gets out in front. Here I thought Denny was going to lose. I didn't realize he was going to turn it up right there and get in front of him. So also final little stat, this was Denny Hamlin's 62nd win in the Cup Series. He is 1 win behind Kyle Busch on the all-time wins list. He's currently number 10 all-time winner at the Cup level. And that was Nashville. Next week, I'm going to take a quick check to see where we're at next week.
We're
Texas.
in Pennsylvania. No, we ain't.
That'd be a great guess. Let's see. We're going to Michigan. Denny Hamlin won in Michigan last year. So he's going to a track that he knows really well. With all that being said, Tuke had a question already. We answered it. That's been your Dash in NASCAR.
NASCAR neat.
NASCAR niche.
Hey, Jake, I appreciate you, man, because you definitely educate me every week.
Yeah, sure. I just try to make NASCAR exciting for everybody. I like how Will left and then came back as soon as it was over. What a dick. Hey, I had a whole segment. There was a wreck. There was a great finish.
I saw you wreck, and I heard every word of it.
All right. I'll take it, I guess.
Way to work. I just removed myself so I wouldn't derail your segment, as I always do.
Have we talked to Jennifer?
All right. NFL news, gentlemen.
There we go.
NFL news. Now, before we get into the obvious stuff, Roger Goodell has to go and testify on June the 10th. The reason he's having to go testify is, as some people know, he's coming in from Jim Jordan from Ohio. Jake and his Ohio people. They're examining whether the NFL's antitrust exception, which allows teams to pool and sell TV rights collectively, still makes sense in a world where fans just must juggle multiple paid streaming services to watch games. The hearing is titled "The Examining the Sports Broadcasting Act," which would explore whether the exemption has been used in ways to raise costs or limit access for consumers, i.e., ESPN, Prime Video, Netflix, Peacock, and so on. How do y'all feel about all the different streaming services to watch games now?
Fucking hate it. I pay for cable for a reason, damn it.
The number one problem has always been the Sunday ticket. The fact that you have to switch your TV provider to get the Sunday ticket, it sucks. Like, nobody would have ever subscribed to DirecTV if they didn't have a Sunday ticket.
Yeah,
and
that's all
they
reason I
have to
got it back in
sign
the day.
contracts and all this other kind of bull crap and deal with that just to watch NFL.
See, but I did think that they made it a little bit easier with YouTube TV because you don't necessarily have to have the cable service of YouTube TV. You could just straight up buy the Sunday ticket through YouTube TV and then just have an app like regular other streaming service. But at the end of the day, it's still kind of shitty.
Now, what's at risk is the NFL's current business model relies on them to be able to negotiate their own media rights as a single entity. But now, if they lose or they limit that exception, it could force teams to negotiate individually, and it could create a huge revenue disparities, which is why the NFL has gotten to the point where you have teams every other year. You got surprise teams, but for the most part, it's pretty comparable across the league.
Yeah, now that would definitely be bad for NFL fans, having them negotiate their media rights individually, because to see every game, then you're still going to need to get multiple different packages because everybody's going to go with different ones. It won't solve the problem. So don't do that. Talk about breaking it up. Let them negotiate on their own. That's not the solve.
Right.
No, I think they really missed on something. They have NFL Plus. Why they ended up selling the ticket rights, or whoever owns that, which has to be the NFL deciding who gets the rights to play every game like that. When you open up an app called NFL Plus, you think that's where the ticket's going to go. I'd rather pay whatever it might be, $14.99 a month. And I'd have it the whole year because you could have old games that you'd want to go back and look at. Kind of like how the WWE Network was back in the day, Dale. That's literally what the NFL could have done with the Sunday ticket, and their problems would have been solved. And they would have had their own platform and a revenue to get a kickback from that. I don't know why they ended up going the YouTube TV route. It doesn't make any sense.
Because what happens is they get a big lump sum of money from whoever wins the contract, and that's what they want. Give me this big lump sum of money.
Yeah, they don't think about the consumer. They think about lining their pockets. That's fair.
They don't want the month-to-month change. Give me the big lump sum.
We're gonna make a ton of money.
But I still think they would have made money off of it. You don't see it in longer, but you see the final sales by the end of year to date. It'll be fine. You'd rather have I don't know. Maybe I'm different because I'm just a peon to society here. But I'd rather see a steady flow of income instead of one lump sum that'll eventually run out. You know what I mean?
Well, no, they keep getting lump sums from different players. Like every year they get a lump sum of money by sharing, their list of games again. Like that's what they do. So I get that.
I mean, there's games on Peacock, Amazon Prime, Paramount Plus.
This all over the place.
No, this is all y'all fault.
Why
so? Every one of y'all.
And like
Netflix. Forgot about Netflix.
Why? Because y'all was like, fuck cable. I got Hulu. I got Netflix. I got
not me. Nope, not me. Not me. Nope, not me. I am the only one in this room that has cable.
You better stop.
Hey, never had someone be so quicker to be like, I'll boo-boo the fool. Hey, you paying too much. Why you got cable?
because everybody in this house watches it somehow.
There you go. That's what's up. But yeah, man, it's kind of our fault because we were like, oh yeah, cable, we got other places to watch stuff. We don't need you. Matter of fact, I could watch it in places where I don't even got to hear the news in between shit. That's the problem with cable. Too much goddamn news, and it's all bad.
Tell you what it is. Everyone got selfish because they didn't want to watch commercials no more. That's what it was. And now you got to pay extra for ad free.
Not if you had Hulu though. Hulu was already doing. Yeah. Hulu always had ads.
Yeah,
they were already on that plan.
To be completely honest and transparent with all my friends here, I got the cable because that's how Jamie could watch the Bengals games. I don't really even watch it.
We all knew it was Bengals related, Jake.
No, it was for her. That's why I said I don't even watch it. Well, didn't I get the Sunday tickets so we could watch Patriots games? Yeah, shut up.
Yeah, dodging these accusations is getting tougher and tougher by the day, Jakey.
Yeah, okay.
Well, listen, y'all remember?
Nope,
I don't. Most nights,
maybe about a month ago, something around that time, I sent that message. Hey, they've got stuff on sale right now. And I'm talking like $4 or $5 on sale. These shirts and jerseys.
Okay. That's where the shit came from.
Former teams or whatever. And so I saw this jersey of one Aaron Rodgers.
That's what.
Stop rubbing your
And
nose.
I said, man, I know somebody who would love to see me wear Aaron Rodgers shirt on the show.
He's been waiting exactly 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 53 seconds to do this.
He's been planning this all day. He's been waiting a lot longer than the hour.
I bet he's been wearing that shirt all day too.
It did. He wore it to work. He was so happy all day. Can't wait to give Will shit. I can't wait.
Hilarious.
Can't wait. Hey, get it? Can't wait. That's another jet. Can't wait.
So yes, I loved it.
Did you get anything else, or was that it?
I also got a Russell Wilson Broncos jersey.
Hey, I'm just saying, hey, that was a good buy considering he retired today.
What are they selling? What's the category for the sales? Are they like tragedy? Is it tragedy jerseys? Tragic?
I don't know. All I see is clearance.
And here on our tragic jersey? Rack, we have
get your Brock Osweiler jersey here.
Yeah, seriously.
No, hey.
Was there not
$5? I would have got
it. Was there not a Deshaun Watson jersey for you to get? Was that not available?
So I know there's some news to go over and everything. Tuke's back and Coach will be back with us soon. Did you guys know the Giants worked out 3 wide receivers today and signed all 3 of them?
Yeah, but no. Do you know why though? Is the question.
Well, I mean, I figured the OBJ thing just made sense. The other 2, Juju, and I forgot who the other guy was.
The real reason why is because now I think they were saving face, and also they know some stuff, because this weekend at a celebrity softball game, Neighbors was out there, hit a ball, ran the first, looked like he was 80. Could not move.
That's not good.
Because that second surgery, when they had to go and scope shit out and clean it out, not going as well as they expected. They're on record as saying they are hopeful for him to start.
Why was he doing anything? If he's not right.
That is a question for maybe Mike, but
Mike, what the hell's up with your dude, bro?
Who's the other receiver they signed? I know it was Juju and Odell.
Braxton Berrios.
Yeah,
former New York Jet.
Yeah. They probably got him to say.
Yeah, they took all 3 of them. I think OBJ is the only one that makes it to the season. I don't
imagine that making it through a season for OBJ.
I don't think Berrios makes it to the final roster. I don't think Juju makes it to the final roster. I think Odell's staying there for a swan song and retiring.
I think Berrios has the best. I think Berrios has the best chance to make it because there's a position that they need him at kick returner because.
Well, yeah, I'd say special teams, yeah.
Right, so he's gonna make it.
Juju is the one with the leg up just because he's familiar with the offense.
Yeah, but he's
from
also the
Matt
one
Nagy.
with a leg down because he has a bad fucking knee, and he always has.
Well, those are both former Patriots on the Giants there, Mike.
Both.
Gunner and Barrios.
Yeah, and one of them's look. They hired two guys. Like they were like, "Oh no, our star receiver is hurt," and then they hired two guys who were always hurt. So
yeah, not very good, right?
Classic New York shit.
I don't think
Feels
Odell
right.
will end.
New York
I don't
support's
think
terrible.
Odell will end up getting enough action to get hurt again, though. That's the problem.
Well, they might if Neighbors ain't playing.
Maybe. What else crazy happened today?
New York had an open wide receiver challenge, and they couldn't announce a winner, so they gave all of them a little bread.
Yeah, that is fire.
Paycheck.
NFC East. Where's Mike?
Well, let's talk about the big story of the day. Myles Garrett traded from the Rams to the Browns. I mean, from the Browns to the Rams in exchange for Jared Verse and a package of premium draft picks to go to the Browns. Did the Browns get enough in return? What do you guys think?
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no, they didn't get enough. Hell no. But the rich get richer, I guess, in this situation.
No, I actually think the Browns won the trade.
So do I.
I agree. So I'm trying to find the exact terms here. So the Browns received Jared Verse, 27 first-round pick and a 28 second-round pick and a 29 third-round pick. So to me, the Browns got 2 firsts with Verse and a first-round pick for next year. Now, what they do with the second and third, that's going to be determined. But just off of those 2 things, I thought the Browns hit a home run.
So there's 2 ways to look at this trade. You can either look at it from production-wise. If you look at it purely from production-wise, the Browns got absolutely held hostage and robbed in broad daylight. If you look at it from production only.
Right.
If you look at it schematically, the big drop-off isn't even going to be necessarily the pass rush, even though it's hilarious to say because he just broke the sack record. But, like, it's going to be in the run game with his strength and power and ability to set the edge. Verse isn't great at that. Verse is just a downhill, like, uphill just blitzer. Like, that's what he's really doing. But in terms of pass rush, he's going to get enough pressures to make it so that you don't notice it as much. That being said, they also got a first in a heavy draft, especially at quarterback, which is what they're going to need to. And that team struggling to figure out a quarterback. And if they don't need a quarterback, like if Watson comes back or Shador becomes the guy, then they have another first-round pick to go out and get whoever. And then they got 2 other picks in the deal. If the question is purely, could they have gotten more? Yes, we all know they could have gotten more from Myles Garrett. There's no question. But then you have to adjust the question. Could they have gotten more from Myles Garrett and still sent him somewhere where he could win? Because that's what they wanted to do. They respect Myles Garrett. They just as easily could have kept him locked in the prison that is Cleveland and let him ride his career out and be one of the greatest to ever do it and never win anything. They gave him an opportunity to win. That was what they were trying to do, not just trade him. So, yes, they looked out. We should actually applaud this because they kind of looked out for the player over the franchise on this move. And if you're a Browns fan, I get being mad at it. But, like, if you got any love for what Garrett has done for you guys since he's been there, maybe understand that they just wanted to send him somewhere where he could win. And they still got a first. And like Dale said, technically 2 firsts because you're not – very rarely are you going to be able to draft a guy as good as Jared Verse at whatever pick that they're going to have.
You're getting he's also proven at this point, basically. So
sack numbers are okay, though. That's the only thing.
You go ahead and get him, and Will and I talked about this earlier. I'm like, it was basically this. Nothing teetered to where this was a lopsided trade at all. It was basically even, maybe a little bit more further to the Browns side. But you're getting younger. You're gonna have to pay Verse no matter what. You just dumped off of Garrett's massive contract, and you'll be able to pay Verse if you want to keep him, which I'm sure they will.
Yeah, but this is like what his third year. So you trade this massive contract for a rookie contract.
And then, but you're gonna have to pay him soon. It won't be as big as what you had to pay Garrett, though.
They can still use they can still use that 5th year option too.
Yeah, exactly. You got 2 more years to play around.
They ain't using no goddamn 2-year option. This man's gonna get paid. 1 year, he gonna get paid. We ain't talking about no option.
No, yeah,
ain't talking about no option. They ain't using no option on him.
For what? Why wouldn't they?
They ain't using no option.
So this cap money that you got saved,
get off my lawn.
Build up the rest of your team and make a move.
Man, listen here. This man feels like he's had a stellar career so far in LA. And of course him and his agent are gonna ask LA for money. You don't think you think he's taking the option? I mean, if they throw the option,
I didn't say that.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a choice. It's not from his possession. It's the team option.
Right. You got 2 years to make this before you have to pay him. Though. That's what I'm saying.
They getting paid. There ain't no option in this man's vocabulary. He getting paid.
They gonna take the option.
And hold on. And if they option them, there's 1 or 2 reasons why they option them, which is why this could be a shitty ass trade.
It's one reason. There's only one reason to option them. It's because you have the option. It's in the fucking option.
So if he comes out this year and he comes out and balls out this year, he's not getting an option, bro. He's getting a deal.
Why not?
No, he's on a rookie contract, and every rookie contract in the first round has a 5-year option. They're gonna take it. They gotta pay him right away.
All right, fellas. This man was the big man in big city lights in LA. You think he's really taking it? You think he's really gonna be an option player?
It's not his choice.
Listen. I understand what you're saying. It's the business, and the business aspect is not his choice. But this dude just played with the Rams and was getting hella props. So you think he's the same player on the Browns? He's getting an option? No, he's getting signed.
Bro, we traded Myles Garrett for you. You're gonna do exactly what we tell you to do. We traded maybe the greatest player in franchise history. We traded for you. You're gonna just take the option, bro.
What we talking about? What we talking about this time?
Do you know what his other option would be? It's a holdout. He's got to hold out then and not play, which is absurd. He gonna throw a year of his career away?
No, it's part of the rookie contract. Like it's there for a reason. I mean, you know how many first round quarterbacks not named Joe Burrow got a 5th-year option placed on him? Trevor Lawrence was one of them. I think Baker
fucking quarterbacks. It's a fucking quarterback, bro.
What's the next most important position in the game? It's kind of edge rusher now.
It's not getting optionized. He's getting a deal. He's getting paid. Next year we're gonna be talking about this man getting paid. Or the next time he's up for money, he's gonna get paid. Ain't gonna be no option.
Somebody write this down.
Hey, look. The one thing I'll give to, because I won't put it past Cleveland to fuck that up, but it's an option. He ain't got no choice.
I was looking. I'm trying to see. Y'all
crazy.
say he's on his 3rd year right now?
Yeah,
I believe it was his 3rd year. Yep.
I'm trying to think. He's not showing up on. I don't see him on Cleveland's. I see Gary showing up already, but I don't see him on. I don't see him on Cleveland's contract yet.
Hilarious.
There it is. I found it. He is, like you say, he's on his rookie deal. He's making this year. He's a $2.1 million hit. Next year, $2.8 million hit. Club option in 2028.
Ain't no fucking club option. Ain't no fucking club option. He out, nigga.
You just saying words, bro. Just saying words. You gonna hold out? So you're saying he gonna hold out?
He gonna do something. He shit. He getting that. He going to the shitty ass Browns. He getting that bread.
I don't think though, bro. Like the 5th-year option is when they start making money as a first round pick. That's your first real, paycheck. So
here's the thing. I think for the club option is 15.1 million.
Yeah, huge.
He not turning that down.
Yeah, it's good money. It's really good money.
At that point, if you turn that down, you're really just doing it for a signing bonus because that's the most you're gonna make if they do the deal. But what you're really doing is you're just sitting out and wasting a year of your career because the team is not gonna care.
Yeah.
Especially when they didn't draft you.
Yeah, y'all want to know what's funny about this? About this whole situation that happened? The trade itself? That Jared Verse was on viral. He went viral for talking in disrespect to somebody in the community. And then less than a week later, he's traded for Myles Garrett.
You know what's funny?
Make it make sense.
He's from Dayton, Ohio, too. He's going back home.
Oh, is
They said, well, sending your ass back to the crib.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Really? I didn't know that. What college did he play at?
Florida State, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Where?
I had Auburn.
They went to Florida State, transfer.
He went to Florida State. Yeah, he ended his college stint at Florida State. Man, it's a trade. Everybody was expecting the June 1st trade automatically, but we got a surprise.
Hold on,
June
look.
1st.
Yeah, you're right. My fault. I thought you were setting up the next one because
I wasn't setting up. No. I'm just saying in general, June 1st was
it was a surprise.
In the NFL.
Big surprise.
It's supposed to be a special day in the NFL, and I guess the NFL made itself a little special day.
We thought we all already knew what the big move for June 1st was going to be, and it was not. It was not the case. Coach.
Yes.
You so eloquently stated nope in the chat when you were away. So you want to weigh in on what your stance is on this topic about what was the question? Who won the trade? We just took it there. We just ignored Dale.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dale.
I think it definitely sped up the Browns' ability for their rebuild, which they need to have. Mm-hmm. I think the last monstrous contract they have is Bill Cosby.
Yep, Bill Cosby.
Other than that, they're at ground zero. Even though Garrett is gone, they still got some good parts on defense there. Mm-hmm. And then they got draft picks to add to it. Rams, I think Took said they don't give an F.
Don't give
about them picks.
About nobody picked. We winning now.
And we kind of saw that when they gave Stafford that $55 million extension. That we should have read the tea leaves on that.
And if I'm the Rams fans, I'm like, yeah, sure, trade a first round pick. We see what you do with the ones you have. Ty Simpson.
So I think in the long run they could have got more. I think they had to wait till June 1st because of the salary cap implications towards the Browns. I just think they could have got more. My big thing that I want to ask is, where's that loud ass Browns fan that be talking shit all the time?
Oh yeah.
Told you he was out of that bitch.
Yeah.
We talk about Max. Shout out to Max.
So my question is, I'll edit it a little bit for you, Coach. Do you think they got? So you don't think they got as much as they could have gotten, right? They could have got more. You think?
Yeah, I think.
But do you think they could have gotten more while also trying to send him actively to a team he could win with? Because I do believe that's part of this equation.
That's a big part. I would agree with that. That's a big part.
They love him. They didn't want to trade him, but they need to move on, and I think they did it more for him than themselves.
Oh, okay. I now that I think I look at the trade a little bit more, I think it is as what happened similar to what happened last season with Michael Parsons. You trade a player, Green Bay did, traded to a team that he felt like he could win with. Yeah, so it's not bad on either side. The Browns get some capital, and the Rams are from LA, man. And LA just got bigger. Ohtani, Luka, Myles Garrett.
They got another super stud, and he might be he's the freakest of them all, honestly.
What if?
Oh my God! Don't say it.
You know I'm headed to.
I've been saying this all day. If they do that, I swear, I tell you right now, I will wait. The next season of sports I watch is the NBA. Swear to God.
If they do what?
Swear to God. If they do what? Tell them, Coach. If they do what, Coach?
If Aaron Donald decides to come back out of retirement.
That's hilarious. Oh, yeah, I've heard about this. Yeah, that'd be great.
Is that what you're thinking about, too?
Good.
There's the room. Yep, that's the rumors going around. I'm hearing a post being posted.
Because remember,
retweeted.
He teased it last year when they thought Micah might end up there.
There was even a statement made on Pat McAfee where he was like, if they actually need me and call me, who knows?
Oh, my God.
Was his exact words. You bring him out, that's one of the best defensive lines ever.
You're saving his career. My man's going to try to play 5 more years after he played. Yo, and I swear, if he gets added at any point in the season, I'm not watching football no more. I'm not. It's crazy. And if the Rams stay healthy, oh, my God. Oh, man.
That's the
my Dallas Cowboys be playing them for the championship. That's the only time I watched the NFC Championship game. I watched Dallas against the Rams.
They play each other in December, by the way.
We gonna whoop their ass. Oh, we gonna do them dirty. You know what I'm saying? They better than every team in the NFC but the Cowboys right there. Second best team in the NFC, the Rams.
Remember, they technically traded. This trade was made for technically 4 players, and we'll see. That's what we're really gonna know. But I don't think we need to see like how good those players are yet to see that I think they still won this trade. Versus going to be a good replacement. I like this. I like this for the Browns. Browns finally made a good move, I think. They could have gotten more though, sure.
And you know they're gonna get some of those. You're gonna get a second or third round pick back. They're gonna try to swing probably Devontae Adams, try to get some capital back. You know how they do it.
I could see that too. Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, y'all remember the breaking news that we had, just a little while ago. If you didn't remember, just remember here.
It's not news no more, Dale.
Hey, I'm just pointing out we were the first ones to let you know that this was coming.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were just running the Aaron Rodgers commercial again. I had PTSD. I'm sorry. I thought I didn't even look at the team. I'm like, he's running the Aaron shit again. Just run it. Do it live.
Oh shit.
But yes, your Patriots finally made the deal. AJ Brown.
Finally, we knew it was going to be June 1st. We keep saying
Patriot. Hey, we've been talking about this trade for 3 months now. I'm telling you, I've been telling people it's coming.
This has been the Aaron Rodgers of trade potential. Like this.
That's what it's been.
It has. Yeah. Look, we did the deal. Glad we did it. I don't think we should have gave up a first, but I'm jaded in trading for receivers because we got Moss for a fourth, and I have diluted myself into believing that's all we should ever pay for a receiver, no matter how good they are and how old they are, and none of that, which is crazy. So I understand 1 in 5, I believe it was, and didn't give up on Booty or my man Kyle Williams. So
retain the whole receiver room while adding a number one.
Retain the whole room while adding a number 1, which is exactly what our team needed. And not just a number 1, because statistically it could be argued, and I know Jake would argue it, that Diggs was a number 1 last year. But I mean like a number 1 who could tear the top off of your defense and actually somebody that you have to game plan for. That's what we have now. And then we have a bunch of other guys that I already liked and like them a lot better now because they all moved down 1 spot.
Yep. I think this will definitely preserve Romeo Doubs. I think this will help Kayshon Boutte be more open all the time. I think that they're going to have a lot of defenders on him to where Kyle Williams can really show off that burning speed. This just makes Drake May's life a lot easier. He will not be sporting the number 11 for our team. He will be wearing number 1.
Oh, I don't mind it then. It's a good number.
Which isn't terrible. I think that'll be fun for him. And I'm not too mad about the first round pick, to be honest with you, because I understand. I'm going to use the exact same words. Will's going to think I'm a broken record. I understand that this isn't the NBA, this is the NFL, and first rounds mean more. But at the end of the day, with where the Patriots are trajectorying, they gave up a 2028 first round pick. So the Patriots, as we think, will continue to get better and continue to have better record. This is potentially a higher 20 pick. So it's really not us losing too much. And it was, I think, Will, it was two fifth round picks, if I read it right. So it was a first and 2 fifths, which still isn't that bad. And we got astronomically better on offense because of it. All they need to do is figure out how to get this offensive line fully put together, and that offense is a well-oiled machine, and you piece together your defense every year with guys that know what they're doing. So, no, this is great. I love where our team looked like about a B- to me to being about a solid B+, A- right now. So, Vrabel, I think, is getting his head on straight, working his marriage out. So we're going to have our coach back. This coach has his favorite receiver in the entire league on the team now, with a great young quarterback that likes to throw the ball deep. So, yeah, looking forward to the season now for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun season. And to speak to what Coach has just posted, which I was already definitely going to talk about, and of course, Philly just has all the picks. The Philadelphia Thunder, I like to call them, because they get all the picks, and they're gonna have 2 first-round picks in a draft that has quarterbacks. Hurts, your days are numbered.
I think Philly fans are probably not going to want to hear this, but it's just good thing they got all the picks. It's good for them because you've got some dark days ahead of you. You got a roster. You got an Asian roster. You got a lot of guys making a lot of money on that roster. At some point in time, you're going to have to make some hard decisions. Now, on the flip side of that, as a Cowboy fan, that's right on time because we started our rebuild process 2 years ago when they decided not to extend McCarthy or any of his coaching staff, and then the guys they let walk. Now here we are. I was looking at the average age NFL rosters. The youngest team is the Packers. It's the Eagles right now because they got a lot of guys in there. So you're looking at a lot of veterans that are probably going to be gone with a lot of 2- and 3-year guys and then a lot of rookies on that team. So it's hard, and Cowboys are number 3 behind them in average age.
And with all those picks, it's going to be a lot more young guys, man. It's going to be a young team.
So when it comes to this whole GM talk, are we still taking Roseman over Presti, or is Presti officially over?
No, Roseman. I was never taking Roseman over Presti. Presti is incredible.
Yeah. Well, especially as we figured out what Howard was doing. We gave him his flowers, but I think during the season we figured out what he was doing. He was rolling all that money downhill. You got to pay that. Credit card bill's about to come due.
Whether they did it on the team or not, Presti drafted 4 separate MVPs. 4. And a couple of them, I think, won it multiple times. It's insane. And then he did it again. And then he cleared the... You understand he drafted 3 Hall of Famers, Russell, Harden, and KD, wiped the board clean, did it again, got back to the finals, and did better with the next team. It's incredible.
Was able to win it with the next team, actually.
That's what I'm saying. It's incredible.
Yeah, no, this isn't baseball. They just can't roll over and say we'll pay you later. So Coach is right about that. Roseman's going to be there's a lot of payments coming due soon.
I think they'll be fine. I think they're going to be fine though, because I think the team has fought. They were going to be in trouble, Coach, way more if the team kept doing just good enough. But I think they're going to fall off enough that they're not going to the tough decisions you speak of aren't going to be that tough. Bye. Yeah. We're not winning like we were. Y'all can go.
Yeah, that's the other problem. I don't think they got the quarterback that's going to be able to pay him.
Shout out to the security guard in Philly that argued with me. He's a top 5 quarterback. I told you.
Hey, don't let Tyler get off easy too. Don't forget what he said about Jalen Hurts too.
Oh man.
Oh, to be fair, he already publicly admitted that he lost that shit. Which is good for him. He doesn't typically do that I've seen. So.
Kudos to him. But you got to think. You're talking about Hurts. I don't knock him. Texas guy, whatever. He got his position took at Oklahoma. Mm-hmm. He was decent. He was decent at OU, but CeeDee Lamb carried his ass at Oklahoma.
God, it took by Tua too. How's he doing lately?
That's right. I forgot about that.
And then fighting for Mac Jones for spot 2.
Rough.
So shout out to him though. I think he got him a ring. He got him an MVP. He got paid. He can ride to the sunset. He can just go be a career backup.
Super Bowl quarterback. Go do TV, bro.
Yeah, really.
They said my man Justin Fields now is dead.
Tom
Geno
Brady.
Smith.
If he can't succeed in KC, he ain't getting better than that.
Well, with Jalen Hurts struggling, they're gonna make Justin Fields probably the GOAT now. GOAT.
Now I got a question for you guys. Obviously, these were the 2 June 1st moves. Now we got some potential trade candidates. Dale, Alvin Kamara. Does he stay or does he go?
Told y'all to trade him last year. You're hard-headed.
Should I stay or should I go now?
I'm hoping he stays. I want him to retire as a Saint. Period.
Yeah.
I fan like I want a fan. You fan like you want a fan. Well,
I think he's gone because you're looking at if he stays, he's a $31 million cap hit.
God damn.
For what?
If he goes, he's a $7 million cap hit.
Hey,
he's gone.
I'm an Alvin Kamara fan full and through. I've always liked him, especially through a fantasy standpoint. But you can't deny that the production the last year, 2 years has not been what it once was. So I think from a logistical standpoint, it's better to trade him. But there are just some players that are lifers for teams. And I'm kind of with Dale on this one. Kind of like to see him stay in that Saints jersey his whole career and retire because he is one of those guys like a Julian Edelman that's a lifer. But not for that price, though. So I think logistically they should let him go.
Is Mike still in the room?
He's always in the room.
If you are Mike, Kayvon Thibodeau, you drafted Orville Reese and you added Jalen Phillips. They say it's a 92% likelihood of him being traded.
I'm glad we didn't trade for him. There were several rumors about us trading for him, and I'm like, don't do that.
I mean, honestly, just trade Kamara for him. Everyone wins.
No.
Will, your second unofficial team and my second unofficial team. Anthony Richardson with the Colts.
Wait.
Does he get traded?
Anthony? Who would trade for him?
Apparently
no.
No. Apparently the Cardinals, since they can't figure out Brissett, right?
Right. Where does Brandon Ayuk go? He got paid his money after he cried for it. He lost his mind.
Shut it down. He literally was like, "Got it. We did it, Ma."
He is. Mike responded. So you want to keep Thibodeau? Only trade him if you can get a second rounder for him. Can never have too many good pass rushers.
I think you get a third rounder for him tops.
Yes.
You know what? For everything Ayuk has put the Giants through, or Giants, wrong San Francisco team. Everything he's put the Niners through, they should trade his ass to Miami.
Trade him to the Jets.
I think Miami's worse at this point.
Tennessee
might be right.
The issue is nobody's going to give up anything for him because it's still under that deal. So once they cut him, then you can create a whole new deal.
And
they'll
wait it out.
Yeah. I don't blame them. I'm not trading for that deal. Screw that.
Crazy. Who's more untradeable, Ayuk or Richardson?
Well, no, that's the thing though. If they do really want to if they're really willing to get rid of him, which they are, and they're trying to get rid of him, they're going to have to eat some of that contract if they want to trade him. They're probably going to have to take half, at least, probably more, to get a trade to go through.
But the way they can do it right now, they can cut him and get off scot-free because they can void everything in his deal because he disobeyed the rules.
He didn't mean none of them. Yeah, no, you got to. There's clauses in these things for a reason. You got to play so many games to get so many things to get the certain amount of money. He hit nothing. I don't even think he touched a blade of grass.
He's one of the highest paid spectators in the league. Keon Coleman, what about him?
They say it's a 78 prediction that he might get traded.
Who was it? I'm sorry.
Coleman from the Bills. They went out, didn't they? They picked up DJ Moore.
Right.
Yeah, honestly, he's a guy who might need to go. I'm sure the Panthers would have another 6'4" receiver. They seem to love them.
The only thing I could see them they could very well still keep him just because I heard the coach say Keon Coleman is lucky I got the job for his sake, something like that, right? Basically saying like I'm going to use Keon Coleman now because I'm the coach.
Okay.
Look, it's if you're Josh Allen, you're like, well, yeah, please keep him. I'll take all the weapons. One of these guys is probably gonna get hurt statistically. So,
if I saw him going anywhere, I think to give Amon St. Brown some help, Detroit Lions would be a pretty good.
Give him some help, like Jameson Williams is in there.
I'm just saying.
This one, I thought it was going to happen. I didn't think it was going to be this fast. Have y'all had a chance to catch any of the interviews or any of the podcasts around the Minnesota Vikings quarterback room being unsettled?
Oh, I've seen it. I've seen the interviews. Yes. One guy's all kumbaya. The other guy's like, that'd be J.J. McCarthy, the punk ass.
I knew Jake would catch that.
The motherfucker thinks he's so goddamn good and he ain't done shit.
He won a natty?
Man, I hope one of Santa's elves freaking beats him out for his job and goes and freaking whoops ass too.
I think he beat Ohio State too.
Hey, Dale, where's LSU going to finish this year? 6th?
Probably. Still lost to J.J. McCarthy though.
Shut up.
We'll see.
Yeah, we lost to the other guy that we don't even remember his name either. Okay, look, people lose games. We still beat Texas.
2, I got some news for you. Shut up, man.
He's like, let me deflect these bullets. Someone else is catching the string.
Keep that energy, Jake.
Hey, this is the third one. We already beat you twice. I mean, what are we gonna do? What we gotta do? We already proved it.
Yep.
We kind of do this whole thing called own the SEC.
Bums.
We're gonna say anyhow.
Some SEC team beat us.
2.
Seriously.
Who cares?
I got some news for you, 2.
Yo.
They're saying that the edge in Arizona, Josh Sweat, he may end up either in Chicago or Dallas.
Chicago needs him more.
Chicago needs them more, but we gonna get them. Jerry, show them that plane that Chicago don't got, and you got it.
Why y'all want to trade for another pass rusher?
Never have too many.
You can't have too many pass rushers.
You see what Mike said earlier?
Maybe that's the Saints' problem.
We never had too many, yet we traded one of the best.
But 2, as another guy, so local media here, Sweat name comes up all day, every day. Another guy that comes up because we might be able to get this guy, Jordan Brooks of the Dolphins.
It came up a few times last year.
They tried to trade for him. They wanted too much, and they ended up getting a man from Green Bay.
Don't really want anything from the Miami franchise right now. I feel like all the best pieces got picked apart already.
Brooks is a nice piece at linebacker.
He can play. I'm just messing with you.
Listen, we trying to hit the Rams level, man. We got to think about how we can beat the Rams now. It's not about beating the other team in the NFC now. It's about how we can beat the Rams. Shit, they just set the ball. They just set the ball today. I'm kind of mad, and I'm mad at that because I want to slap Jerry in the face. Because I'm gonna be real, coach. We had 2 first rounders right there. You couldn't give that shit to the Browns. If I was up to Jordan, I would have gave both of those first rounders. I would have gave both of those first rounders we had this year for Myles Garrett. Me. No, I told you this. But I told you this. I said.
But you weren't gonna be able to get him. You won't be able to get him until June 1st.
Yeah, no. But this is. I don't care. I still want to slap Jerry in the fucking mouth because I would have paid the tax. I would have paid the tax to do that shit. I paid it or whatever I had to pay to go get him. I'm mad today that he's in all.
Who do you have to give up though? Because they weren't taking him without another player coming in return.
Shit, I mean, give him Who they just give him? Jared versus the DN, right?
Yep. No, he's outside linebacker.
Outside linebacker? Yeah, I guess we don't got no outside linebacker. Shit.
Overshawn. They wouldn't have done it.
The Cowboys would have done Overshawn, but shit, he would have been in the lottery. He would have been in the fucking in the paper.
The Cowboys would have traded half that roster for Garrett. I'm saying they would have done it for Overshawn.
The Browns wouldn't have done that. I don't think the Browns are that dumb to be like, yo, Overshawn, yeah. Nah, Hell no. But yeah, I just, and it may not be the Cowboys' fault at all. It's not. I'm just mad that I had to read at work because I seen breaking news. Myles Garrett traded. I thought it was the Cowboys, no bullshit, coach. And then I seen the Rams. And
I knew that one happened. We ain't enough draft capital.
Check in.
Jordan Brooks, first team All Pro last year.
Yeah, he could play.
First team All Pro and shit. He's on the trading block.
It led the league in tackles last year.
Get that man.
That's what y'all need too.
And the last person too that might pique your interest. And I think I like this. James Conner.
James Conner from because Arizona, man, swerve with that Jeremiah Love situation. He basically telling James Conner that your spot is expiring soon.
He's always hurt and he's old now.
Well, to come here, he's gonna be your second back.
Yeah, because Williams is number one now.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot. Hey, I know this is a past Cowboy, Carolina Panther, former Carolina Panther. Where'd Dowell go again? I forgot.
Pittsburgh.
Oh man,
the oldest.
Did y'all draft a running back, coach?
Did we draft him this year? No, not this year.
Okay.
Last year we drafted two.
Did y'all hear the news about the Bears?
What?
They still don't have a deal in place to keep the Bears in Chicago.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
They gotta move.
They're talking about building a stadium in Indiana or something like that.
Indiana Bears.
It's basically a suburb of Chicago.
Right.
Yeah, but like, does Indiana need two teams?
Why not?
Well, as Illinois lost, that's their loss. That's what it comes down to.
I think the issue was something with the legislature. They had a chance to vote for it, and they didn't even bring it up.
Indiana giving them money, Illinois now. That's what it comes down to.
Lots of money.
Oh, I understand. I just think it's crazy.
Which is crazy
free money over
because
here.
Chicago, specifically Illinois, that is a labor-friendly state and city. Look at all the jobs that you're gonna be losing.
Yeah. But also, like, they'll get it. Like, but that's the question there is it more money now for less money later? Because there's no way they do as good in the market that is so small versus the market that is Chicago. And Chicago, some of those fans might follow, but a lot of those fans are going to be pissed and not follow. So do you stand to make more money just right now because they're going to give you a deal, or?
Yes.
And
they
not long
want
term.
Give me free money right now.
It's sad for Chicago, man. The team finally hits a hip hip hooray, and then they're gonna go hip hip and go away. That's crazy.
Pretty much.
They say the Bears have publicly stated they will finalize their evaluation of both Arlington Heights and Hammond on a late spring, early summer deadline. So we're here.
That's the suburbs.
Coming.
That's
it's coming.
Suburbs.
Yeah, they're both the suburbs.
Oh man, that's like Gillette Stadium, dog.
Yeah, too far. Terrible.
Indiana gonna get the bid, man.
I think so.
They're giving away money. That's what it comes down to. They're gonna give them a Super Bowl and everything.
All your teams like giving away money, Dale. You know that.
Man.
You know that. Give away that cash, baby. That money trees.
Good stuff, man. Good shit tonight, y'all. Who y'all got for shout outs?
Shout out to you, fellas.
Shout out to us for doing SCWF TV reviews. We're gonna go over Maul Shadow Lord season 1 today after this show. So
I gotta miss that. I still gotta watch it.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the plug. The best month of the year is here. It's June. You know, Wednesday night. We have an STWF play call sheet party. Bring your drinks up. You know, 2 birthdays on the 4th. We don't have shows on Thursdays. So we about to have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday show on Wednesday show. But tomorrow the chop up, baby. You know what I'm saying? So come with the chop up shit. You heard?
Hey, Will. My favorite Stephen King movie is the one about the clown. I'm sure you've heard of it.
Oh my God. Shout out to Miz, dog. Shout out to Miz. Hey, Miz.
Appreciate you, Miz.
Did you have a trial for the Giants today, Miz?
The Little Giants.
You get a tryout. You get a tryout.
Go play some wide out.
Shout out to you fellas, man. As always, you brought your boy over the finish line. Therapeutic. Great cap to the weekend. Had a good weekend. This is the cherry on top. Hanging out with my brothers in the locker room. But yeah, as Dale mentioned, if you are not the hen dog.
Kenny Will.
Like my man Dale mentioned, if you like Star Wars, you're a fan of Star Wars, check us out after this show for STWF reviews. With that being said, what's the sign off tonight, fellas?
Dale sucks.
Ooh,
wait! Let's get up out this.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.